The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for Burke County, effective from 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Heavy rainfall is also expected during this period. It is expected there will be a thunderstorm within the next 20 minutes. All residents in Burke County are advised to be cautious when driving as roads will be wet, making it harder to drive. The Burke County High School have canceled tonight's athletic events because of the potential storm. Tune into radio stations for more updates. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Burke County, effective from 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. High winds will cause trees to fall and may damage high-up structures. There is also a risk of fires to trees which are tall because of thunder if there is any thunder to impact the ground. This is very unlikely, however. Power cuts may also be possible during the storm. If this is to happen, news will still be given via radio and phone messages. An update will be given shortly.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Burke County Fire Department. A fire has been reported on Botsford Church Road by a tree falling onto a car, setting both the tree and the car on fire. This area has been closed off and efforts are being made to prevent the spread of the fire. In addition, other car crashes have been reported as well as fires on Aberdeen Road. It is not highly advised to avoid driving unless you need to do so. Tune into local media outlets for more information on road closures. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Burke County Fire Department and the National Weather Service. Thunder has struck a tree on Kane Street which has caused a huge fire. All residents in a mile radius have been told to stay in their homes unless the fire worsens, in which they will be told to evacuate. In addition, residents on Aberdeen Road have reported power lost because of the storm. It is expected that other areas will also lose power. Make sure you have access to a radio should this happen. Tune into local media outlets for more updates.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Burke County Emergency Services. Due to the current thunderstorm, there has been damage done to the Vigtal nuclear power plant. The plant at this time has been shut down, but there is still an explosion risk. If this happens, nuclear material will go into the air and be able to spread for hundreds of miles. At this time, an evacuation watch has been issued for the next 48 hours. At this time, all residents in a 100-mile radius of the Vigtal power plant should prepare to evacuate should there be an evacuation order issued. Tune in now to local media outlets for more information on this potentially dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Burke County Emergency Services. The Vigtal nuclear power plant is expected to melt down in the next 30 minutes. All residents in a 100-mile radius should evacuate or seek a fallout shelter now. Bring with you 2 weeks of food, water, medical supplies, clothing and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries. It is unknown how far nuclear material will spread and the long-term effect of the explosion. Tune into radio services for more updates on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operation Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will be speaking shortly. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WSB-TV. We will continue to serve the Atlanta, Georgia area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Atlanta, Georgia area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The Vigtal nuclear power plant has exploded. This explosion has caused nuclear material to be spread through the air for hundreds of miles. Due to the storm in the area, the nuclear material has spread further than expected. All residents in a 400-mile radius should seek shelter immediately. It is expected that people beyond this radius will need to seek shelter. Updates will be given to those people if required. Bring with you to your shelters 14 days of food, water, medical supplies and a battery-powered radio with extra battery. If you do not seek shelter, you will suffer from radiation sickness and death. Tune into local radio stations for further updates on this situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The radius for sheltering has increased by 150 miles. All residents receiving this message should seek shelter now. Bring with you the previously stated supplies. More information will be sent via text message. This alert will replay in 2 minutes. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is an all-clear message. It is now safe to exit your shelters. The area surrounding the Vigtal power plant will remain uninhabitable for an unknown period of time. This concludes all operations of the emergency alert system. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. We will now return to regularly scheduled programming.